right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all glory, honor, and praise to Yahawashi, bahasham, Rawchaa Qadash. Give honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone that rule well and teach well. Peace, love, and salutations to the hope of the elect out there. Yeah, man, just back at it one more time, man. Just blowing the trumpet, man. You know, giving warning to you so-called black Latinos and Native Americans of the said perils that's set to come to America, man. You know, shit is really gonna get bad out here, man. You know, the book of Timothy speak of in the last days, perilous times shall come, man. You know, we're going into some dangerous times, man. You know, the worst times ever, you know, pertaining to the book of Daniel, chapter 12, man. You know, a time like never seen before, man. You know, where people gonna be forced to eat their children, you know, blackouts, you know, people not gonna have no job, you know, no answers, you know. It's about to really get bad out here, man. You know, and we were commanded by Yahawashi, you know, to warn you, man. Oh, yeah, man.
Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 17, it says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman to the house of Israel.
That's right, man. We're a watchman, man. You know, we're watching for these prophecies, you know, and coming out here and warning you, man, telling you that things is really finna get bad, man. You know, Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 5, evil and only evil, behold, is come, man. You know, that's what's coming, man. No good times, man. You know, you see, just in Texas, I think, you know, 18,000 cows, you know, deleted. You know, well, that's going to contribute to the famine, man. You know, no cow, no dairy. You know, no, there go your butter, you know, your mayonnaise, your milk, you know, various items, cheese, you know, you're not going to have, beef, no cheese or burger, man. You know, but that's the Lord, man. He said he's going to cut off the whole state of water and the whole staff of bread, man. You know, he's cutting off the water supply as well, man. You know, you got these rivers drying up. You know, shit is all hell is set to break loose in America, man. You know,
You say, I have made thee a watchman to the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word in my mouth and give them warning from me.
That's why we're giving you warning from the Lord, man, Yahawashi, which means he that is, he that exists. You know, bahasham, meaning in the name of, and Yahawashi is who you ignorantly call Jesus. You know, Yahawashi meaning he that delivers, or he that saves. That's who's coming to do the saving, man. You know, not sweet loving Jesus, Buddha, Allah, you know, but Yahawashi, man. Yahawashi. You know.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 3, and verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid?
That's right, man. You should be afraid, man. You know, considering that the power is going to go out. You know, considering that the animals are going to change their places, man. You know, those animals, these nocturnal animals, are going to be coming to your neighborhood, man. You know, we seen it. What was that? A brother posted a video of these cougars, these mountain lions lurking, you know, in your neighborhood. You know, the raccoons, coyotes, bears, crocodiles, alligators. You know, that's what's gonna be coming soon, man.
God, shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it?
That's right, man. All this evil that's going on, man, it's Yahawashi, man. You know, when a baby get deleted, it was Yahawashi, man. That earthquake that killed those thousands of people over there in Syria, it was Yahawashi, man. You know, the Lord is known by the judgment which he executed, man. You know, Deuteronomy 32 and 39 tells you, see now that I am he, and there is no God with me. You know, I kill and I make alive. You know, the Lord's a balanced power, man. You know, he's doing the killing, you know, and the healing, man.
Isaiah 45 and 7, so I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil.
See the duality of the Heavenly Father, man? You know, it's a balance with everything, man. You know, showing that what they teach in the Christian church, man, you know, that's an abomination to Yahawashi. You know, a false balance is an abomination to Yahawashi, man. You know, they only give you God is love. He is love. He is love. Well, Yahawashi also hates, man. You know, the Most High hates sinners, man. You know, in the church, we was always told, he hates the sin, the love the sinner, man. But the scriptures say otherwise, man. Somebody grab that shot. You know, the Most High hates sinners, man. He gonna repay you, man. You know, you learn, man. The scripture, everybody knew the scripture coming up. You know, the wages of sin is death, man. You know.
Good. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 6. For the Most High hated sinners. For the Most High hated sinners.
See that? The Most High hates sinners, man. You know, see? He's really going to be getting on Jake's ass, man, because you're rebellious. You know, we tell you that eating pork is going on. Oh, no, my grandma ate pork all her life. And your grandma got a foot cut off, man. You know, no, man, I've been smoking cigarettes, you know, all my life. You know, well, you're going to get a hole in your fucking throat if you don't repent, man. You know, it's like you got it.
Good. It says, and when we pay vengeance unto the ungodly and keep them against the mighty day of their punishment.
See, man, and the wages of sin is death, man. You know, that's what 2/3 of our people got coming to them, man. You know, because they refuse to repent, man.
This is Amos chapter 5, verse 14. Seek good and not evil, that ye may live. And so the Lord, the power of hosts, shall be with you as ye have spoken. The scripture tells us to seek good, that we may live, man, and not evil. 2/3 of Jacob are seeking evil, they have wise to evil, right? But to do good, they have no knowledge. And it says, from the power of hosts, as we go into those mountain lions, those coyotes, you know, the Lord has everything that is exposed, right? The Lord can have a pack of squirrels get on your head, man. You know, running all up and down your body and bite your head when next time you know, they done directed you to a cliff, you done fell off of it, man. The Lord can use anything to take you up, right?
Somebody get that late. There was a Jake seen an article of Jake was eating alive.
Oh, see?
My bad bugs,
See
man.
that? That's him, bro.
You know? Let's go back on what you said, man. Yahawashi can use anything, man. You know, a piece of debris can fall out the sky, a heart attack, stroke. Look at Jamie Foxx, man. You know, this man's sick, man. You know, it just shows, man. You know, you can't avoid, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? The judgment, what? You can't avoid the judgment of Yahawashi, man. You know, when he wants you, man, he gonna find you, man. You can't run. You know, you got it.
Good. It says, hate the evil and love the good and establish judgment in the gate. And that's what you see that's going on, man. We're hating the evil and we're loving the good in the scripture. And we establish judgment in the gate. As Brother mentioned, man, you need to pray about the court. But you ain't supposed to be doing that, man. You crying out to your house, to destroy this place from all of the abominations. Right? It says, hate the evil and love the good and establish judgment in the gate. It may be that the Lord power of hosts will be gracious unto the remnant of Joseph. The Lord look over our transgressions and be gracious toward us. The star by the word is truth. You know? And again, we are to warn you, man. To tell you what's coming. Then you know that the Lord, how my sunshine is not pleased with this place.
Yeah, you know, man, brought out, you know, to hate evil, man. You know, that's the love of the Most High, man. You know, to love the Most High is to hate evil, man. You know, you ought to hate strip crab locks. You ought to hate, you know, the thought of two men laying together. You know, or two females, man. You know, that's wicked, man. That shit off, man. You know, that's how we are. You know, we hate Yahawashi outside, man. You know, that's an abomination to the Lord. But look at what America pushes, man. You know, that's why this bitch got to be destroyed, man. You know, he gave us Sodom and Gomorrah as an example of how not to live. You know, but the people live just like that, man.
It's Rawchaa chapter 10 and verse 7. Pride is hateful before the Most High and man. And by both doing one commit iniquity. And that's what America puts for pride, man. All right? And it's hateful for the Most High and man. That's why this trying to destroy. There's no other way around it, man. You burning in your fucking lust, man. That's fucking pride, man. You got no fear of Yahawashi, man. You know? What the Lord said, that's what my brother had said, man. We're going to destroy this bitch. There's going to be perpetual smoke going up. You're going to know right not to live like Esau, that fucking.
This Proverbs chapter 8, verse 13. He said, the fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride, and arrogance. And the evil way and the forward mouth do I hate. And you see it, and like the people was saying, that's the vibration that America will promote, man. Pride and arrogance. This society mess it up. Being contrary to the way of the Lord. You start out to come to the story right along with it.
And that's important, man, you know, that we fear the Lord, man. You know, to fear the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. You know, to fear the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. You know, and that's why 2/3 of our people stupid as hell, man. You know, because they don't fear the Lord, man. You know, if you did, he increase you in wisdom, man. And that's what we're going to need in the times that we're going to go into, man. You know, let's say wisdom and knowledge, I mean, stability at that time. You know, that's what keep us stable now. Shit is popping off now. You know, but this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding keeps us stable, man.
Proverbs 13 and verse 13. Whoso despises the word shall be destroyed, but he that feareth the commandment shall be rewarded. Proverbs 13 and 13. Whoso despises the word shall be destroyed, but he that feareth the commandment shall be rewarded.
If you reject knowledge, I will also reject thee. You know, you reject the men and the Lord, Yahawashi set up, man. You don't need to do it, man. Like it's the safe ball. We have a sure word of prophecy. You know, it'll behoove him, you know, to argue what we paraphrase, man.
That's for your wisdom, man. That's for your help. If you lock into the words of Yahawashi. And in turn, if you despise it, you cast it away. If you think it's insignificant, it's going to lead to your death, man.
And in Jeremiah chapter 5, it's like Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 21. He said, how long shall I see the standard? And he said, how long shall I see the standard? And hear the sound of the trumpet? For my people is foolish.
So like I said, hear the sound of the trumpet. You see the standard being lifted up on that high mountain. All right, the scriptures being promoted through the spirit of Yahawashi. All right, we give you a standard, man. You got to live above this thing. You got to have all your shit. You know, you just can't have a fire. You got to have that knowledge and that understanding.
He said, for my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are silent children.
Yeah, that's the key. You don't know the Lord. So in turn, you don't feel the Lord. If you know, it's a guy, like America, at one point in time, there was the guys on the block. But you feared them. You knew their reputation. But you don't know the reputation of Yahawashi, so you don't fear him. Read it from the top of the book.
He said, for my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are silent children.
Yeah, that's the word silent is stupid. Lord calls you stupid, but you don't know him.
And they have none understanding. They are wise.
They are wise to believe.
But to do good, they have no knowledge.
Good, and you may think doing evil is going out around, but anything outside of this truth that you put your hang your hat on that fast and fear shit, you're doing evil, man. Okay? You're not trusting your heart by Shaw Shot, you're doing evil, man. And the Lord said, you stupid.
He he said, "For good, they have no knowledge. They don't know how to keep their mouths." But the Lord said, "The name that's given unto them."
That's heavy, bro. Yeah, that's what it is. Chapter 4. This is Baruch, chapter 4 and verse 4. O Israel, happy are we. And there's an Israel, and then there's an Israel of the Most High. It says, for the things that are pleasing unto the Most High are made known unto you, unto us. So it's made known unto us, man. That's why we're able to come back to the Lord in spirit and in truth. 2/3, I think these things are not made known unto them. They don't even know the way back. So if you don't know how to please your power, how you gonna get into this grace? Oh, the elbow, perfect habit. Your dog stomping around the house, slamming dogs, slamming cabinets. If you don't know what's wrong with it, how can you fix the problem? Well, the Lord told them what's wrong, man. Come back to me and weeping and lamenting, knowing that you went off, man. So I destroy your ass. 2/3 can't even hear that every time.
Like amazing. To say they honor me with their lips, you know, but the heart is far away from me. You know, typical Christian. Yeah, I love the Lord. I love him. That's man. You know, they honor him with their lips. You know, but their heart is far away from him, man. You know, they still celebrate Easter. You know, eating abominable food. You know, but we're not to be doing these things, man. You know.
Yeah, man, they don't understand that those things are going to lead to the devil. You know, it's just simple as talking to the report. Obeying the trumpet, man. You know, obeying that every sound is being broadcast to you. I got okay, 1 Corinthians chapter 14 and verse 7. And even things without life giving sound, whether pipe or harp, except they give a distinction in the sound, how shall it be known what is pipe or harp? And what gives you that distinction in the sound? But you don't, what you're hearing is a damn popsicle truck and a fire alarm going on. Tell you it's a 5-alarm fire, and all hell celebrating, but you sitting there lollygagging, right? It says, for if the trumpet give an uncertain sound, we're not giving it an uncertain sound. You go to Kepler giving an uncertain sound, man. They give you a sound of birth, you know? Come on, get married. Come to the IUIC and get married. Or the GOCC, where you got straight up parties going on there. Well, that ain't the spirit that you're supposed to be in. You're supposed to be lamenting, man.
Going to the house of mourning, in the house of murder. That's the spirit you should be in, man. You know, constantly, asking the Lord for mercy. You know, the Lord loveth those, that hope in his mercy, that fear him, and that hope in his mercy. You know, and that's what the Lord wants you to do, man. To fear him and hope in his mercy, man. That's what we doing. You know, we all up here hoping that we get delivered from the famine. You know, hoping that we get beamed up, on those chariots, those so-called UFOs, when World War III pop off and the missiles shot out, man. You know, we can't put our hope in a bunker, hiding up under the house in the crawl space and no shit. You know, we gonna need, man, divine intervention, man. You know, we gonna need miracles, man.
What does it say? The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run against it, and it's safe. That name going into the authority that Yahawashi everything is passed down to his name. We have 100% of the blood to be saved. I'll finish it off. It says, so if the trumpet give a certain sound, who shall prepare himself to the battle? And it's a battle coming up. It's a spiritual warfare. How are you going to prepare yourself to this battle? Like the brother said earlier, that perplexity. You're not going to have any answers. But this is the time to have to get the answer. So when our hell breaks, we're going to be stable. Everybody will go into that business and not.
It was Romans chapter 11 and verse 7. He said, well then, Israel had not obtained it that which he seeketh for. But the election have obtained it, and the rest was blinded. Most of the hopefully they received the report, man. See, because the Lord said, whom shall I speak and give warning? And only the elect was the ones who's going to hearken into that warning, man. But the rest was blinded. See, you look at it as insignificant, so you're going to get that reward.
1 Timothy 4, verse 16, take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine. Continue in them, for in doing this thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee. Hey, so the scripture told you, hey, take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine. And the Lord gave you a benefit for doing so. You're going to ultimately be preserved, man. You're going to preserve yourself. And more willing, we're going to preserve those that hear the report that we're bringing out unto them, man. You see? And that ultimate reward is what salvation, man. Because that's what we up with. Like the brother was saying, hey, we hoping to be protected from the sad perils. We understand that there's a destruction, but simultaneously, there's also a salvation that comes behind it. You see what you got?
It says, prudent man foreseeing the evil, hiding himself from the simple pass over the money. And doctrine. That's why we teach. So you be preserved. First and foremost, to get the blood off our hands, as well as, once that Lord willing, for the ears out there, as well for you to repent and turn back to the Lord too, man. So you be preserved from the sad peril. That's actually being prudent. Talking into the words of the Yahawashi Yahawah. Because up here we understand Isaiah 33:6, 33:6. We apply up here with stability of our times, and right now only in our daily walk, but most important in the times we take the trouble when it's most needed, man. Right? So like the scripture said, prudent man, our man, you're ready for the time differently, as the scripture say, look at the prophecy. Come hide yourself according to the Yahawashi Yahawah. And like the brother mentioned, the name of the Lord is that strong tower, being elevated like Noah in the time of the flood. He elevated up in the ship, man, when the flood came in, man. Lord will, we hope to be of that number to be elevated as well above the troubles that's about to come upon the planet Earth. But not only just the troubles, but from that thermonuclear destruction, man. Those missiles being beamed up in those chariots. That's why brothers is out here constantly week in, week out, prophesying against this place, man. All right? That's that prudent man for seeing the evil. We see how bad it is, man. All right? We know the judgment of the Lord, man. And it's going to come to a time when our reality is going to become your reality, man. So it moves you to repent, man.
You say, if you're not with me, you're against me. We want to be with Yahweh Yahawashi. When this destruction comes, man. We don't want to be against the Lord. He turned his face from us and, starve us to death. Or put a pack of wild dogs on us. That's why it's important to fear Yahweh Yahawashi, man. And seek him while he may be found.
This is Wisdom Solomon chapter 1 and verse 1. Love righteousness, he that be judged with the earth. Think of the Lord with a good heart, good mind, and in simplicity of heart, seek him. Just believe the report, man. In simplicity of the heart and simplicity of mind, seek him. It says, for he will be found of them that tempt him not, and shows himself to such as do not distrust him. So if you don't trust in the Lord, you're not going to be shown these things, man. You distrust the report. Those secrets are not going to be revealed unto you. It says, for forward thoughts separate from the Most High, and his power, when it is tried, reproves the unwise. And that's what the power of Yahawashi is doing now. It's reproving the unwise. It's turning back those monostigators. It's making the wise man to teach them look like fools. All right? And that's what Yahawashi, the power of the Lord do, man. But again, it says he's going to show himself to those who do not distrust him.
Amen. That's the importance of faith, man. Without faith, it's impossible to please Yahawashi. Get that up.
It's Hebrews chapter 11, verse 6, he said, but without faith, it is impossible to please him, for he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that do.
That's what was going into, man. You got to believe the report, man. You got to believe, man. You know, and now even with this time of grace, man, you should even be praying for faith, man. You know, that's what God Noah say. You know.
Verse 7, he said about faith, all being warned of the Most High of things not yet, it's like of things not seen as yet.
Hey, man, and we can't, well, being brutal, we can see, you know, the famine, you know, but right now, you know, you can still go to Kroger, or you can still go to McDonald's, you can still go to Winn-Dixie, Walmart, you know.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
I was gonna say that seed not yet. So we tell the family coming, go coming, all there about the great news, damn power to go up, but it's not saying it yet. This don't make sense.
They're like Noah, man. You know, for over 100-something years, you know, Noah was preaching of the flood, man. You know, we come in the same stage. You know, preaching that World War III is coming, thermonuclear missiles are going to be shot off and destroy this place. You know, that Esau's going to implement the Quran, the MOTB, that's what you're going to need to buy or sell. You know, and if you take it, man, you're going to be destroyed. You know, but we see these things, man. You know. Yeah.
Let me see. He said by faith, Lord, man, warned of the Most High of things not seen as yet. Rule with fear.
Hey, they go that fear again, man. You know, Noah moved with fear, man. And that's how you have to move with fear, man. You know, hey, you know, Noah had to be wise because he feared the Lord, man. You know, yeah.
He said, prepare an ark to the saving of his house, by the which he condemned the world and became heir of the righteousness which is by faith.
And we come to the same stage, condemning the world, man. Telling you, if you don't repent, you're going to die. You know?
But this, like you said, they prepared an ark to his house. He's saying, man, that's what we're going on by teaching your brother. See, because they ain't hoping that we in our household, remember? No, they ain't hoping that the wisdom of God, Yahawashi, give us, preserve us, man. If we know it's going to preserve us, we pray that we the ones the better words, man. And that sees, because a lot of niggas will nut up and get a spirit up, man. You know, we just pray that we the ones to endure it. You know, that's our hope. See, endure it like the Lord gave us, man.
Right. You're doing your house myself to see how myself suffering, you know? And everybody ain't even hoping in that person, you know? That gives us a good chance. All the y'all myself suffering, you know? That gives us a great chance because everybody ain't getting abreast to the report. So if you don't get the report, all heads from the report, or you have an inheritance, how you gonna prepare yourself for those things that are coming upon the back? That's the only way. If you have that, you have that eyesight. Somebody can walk in Revelation 3, 32. Yeah, man, you gotta have that eyesight. See, matter of fact, if you get Isaiah 1, it's on line 4. Yeah.
Revelations 3 and verse 18. I counsel thee to buy of me gold tried in the fire.
This is true, man. Gold tried in the fire, dude.
That thou mayest be rich.
Yeah. See, it's real riches, man. This we're not to understand. It's real riches. Good.
And white raiment,
Yep.
that thou mayest be clothed, and that the shame of thy nakedness do not appear.
Yeah, man. Once under the vibration of Esau, man, you look naked. Now we can hold the power of Yahawashi with the truth. Good.
And anoint thine eyes with eyesight, that thou mayest see.
That thou mayest see. See, you got the eyesight, man. So we're able to see the process playing out. We're able to see the things getting ready to come to pass in the spirit. That's why we have ourselves up. And that's how we're making ourselves ready to the battle. And we're in turn trying to make you ready to the battle. I know the young brother right here doing perfect after, man. You fitted for the kingdom of heaven, man. You know, a fit check, man. We gotta get some boots, you know, your shield, you know, your sword, your stag, your helmet, beautiful. You know, and we getting you spiritually ready, you spiritually fit for what's getting ready to come down the pipe, man. But if you don't have the eyesight, how are you able to see these things? You got that out of my face.
It is Isaiah chapter 1, verse 3. It said, the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass is not his crib. But Israel do it not know. Now people do not consider.
See, they don't even consider, man. They don't even consider what the Lord is doing in the earth. Right? They don't even consider who they are. But they have no clue now because you know you Israel. You can't even escape those things.
You can say a sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers.
A seed of evildoers, that's that seed of Israel, not Israel of the Most High. Right?
Then you say children that are corrupted. They have forsaken the Lord. They have provoked the hope of Israel unto anger.
Yeah.
They are going the way back.
Yeah, they are going the way back. So you can fuck Yahawashi. There's a penalty for that. Continue.
Then you say, why should ye be stricken anymore?
Why should you be stricken anymore? Right?
You will revolt more and more.
Yeah, see that? You will revolt more and more. You're not going to be able to obtain the mercy of the Lord. But you want to keep revolting more and more. Go ahead.
He said the whole head is sick, and the whole heart faint. From the soles of the foot even unto the head, there is no soundness in it.
There's no soundness in it. You're not stable. You carry away with every wind and doctrine, man. You actually believe in a bunny laying eggs and shit, you know, or obese white guy coming down your chimney delivering prison, you know. Jake just stupid.
Say, from the soles of the foot even into the head, there is no soundness in it. But wounds and bruises, and petrified sores.
Yep.
They have not been clothed, neither bound up.
Neither bound up, man.
Neither mollified with ointment.
See, neither mollified with ointment, man. So they haven't been healed. And how you get healed from the word, man? You get your weight to me. What is that? Psalm 119. How should a young man stand his way? So you have been cleaned up, man. What is that? Now you are clean. The word is out. Jacob still does it, man. He still got wounds all over the place. That's why he can't see the vision. He can't see the prophecy playing out. And that's why they claim that. Yeah, that's why they claim to us, man. Because we see it, it's very, again, it's a superb claim, man. It's not a doubt. You know, like I said earlier,
And it's Matthew 13, verse 15. For this people's heart is waxed gross, and their eyes are dull of hearing. It's like their ears are dull of hearing. And their eyes, they have closed.
They got that,
But it's Matthew 13, verse 15. For this people's heart is waxed gross.
yeah, mine is waxed gross.
And their ears are dull of hearing.
And that ear goes into marketing to the
And their eyes, they have closed. Lest at any time they should see with their eyes.
It says, less than any time they should see with their eyes. Hey, that's a real foundation scripture. Less than any time. They can't see it. They were 2,000 years ago, they have no salary. No nigga, how much time wasn't believe. They got to light up the ministry. They're like, oh, he's just another prophet. Nah, he is the prophet, man. Since you got to light up the then, you're going to light up the now. That ministry is back in full effect.
And hear with their ears, and shall understand with their heart, and and shall be converted and shall be healed.
Yeah, see, the Lord don't want you to be converted. And the Lord don't want you to be healed, man. Once you convert, then you have the capability of being healed.
But blessed are your eyes, for they see,
We got that eye sound, man. That organ, right? Go ahead.
and your ears, for they hear.
Yeah. We can hear the prophet and we're able to hearken to the sound of the trumpet. That's important. That hearing sound, right?
For verily I say unto you, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see.
And see, that's another reason why they didn't see the things coming up on the planet of the see now. But they was longing to see those things. They was praying to see those things. They ain't had to go back. Or second Peter, or the book of Revelation in those times. So how were they able to see those things?
And have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear, and have not heard them.
Right. But they ain't had that full course meal, man. Everything is ready now. The lamb is ready. You know, we eat good over here. And the lamb being Yahawashi. Oh, 2,000 ago they ain't had those things. Now we have those things. And we'll eat it. All right, we're able to see the farm. We're able to see the prophecies come to pass.
Psalm 69, verse 22, he said, let that table become a snap before them, and that which should have been, Psalm 69:22, let that table become a snap before them, and that which should have been for their welfare.
Let their table become a snap before them. Scripture says, let their table be made a snare before them. What is this table, man? Right?
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 23, verse 5. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine
See,
enemies.
it's truth, man. That's that table that's been prepared before. We got all the trimmings, the sides, and the main course of our time, man. So we're eating right now. So this table is set before them, and they despise it. They push away the food, man. You pushing away your outside, man. You asking for the fucking pork. Give you this.
Thou anointest my head with oil,
Yeah.
my cup runneth
Oh,
over.
my blood running over. Again, another real contradiction. Once you had it, you got it again. Now your cup is running over. What's it say? He that believes on me, as Jesus said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water. That abundance, man. That overflow. That's that water being poured out. Now, read that again.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 23, and verse 5. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies.
See?
Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over.
Our cup run over, man. We've been anointed with that water outside. You know? We've been able to be washed from these seeds. You know, hoping in the mercy of Yahawashi, that we're counted worthy, to be part of it. You know, that's what we're hoping. The 2/3, they can't even comprehend that. That table, this is for their welfare.
Psalm 69:22, he said, let their table become a snap before them, and that which shall have been for their welfare, let it become a trap.
See, that which says for their welfare, let it become a trap. Oh, that's the white man. Oh, Christianity is the white man religion. Well, we understand that, but still, when it's presented to you in the wrong fashion, how it's supposed to be, how the scriptures are meant to be read, then you still buck up against the word you despise outside. It's a snare, a trap.
He said, let their eyes be darkened, that they see not, and make their loins continually to shake. Pour out thy indignation upon them, and let thy wrathful anger take hold of them.
And let thy wrathful anger take hold of this prayer King David. And the Lord hearken to King David. That's why you have 2/3 walking around here, mumbo rapping, you know what I'm saying, losing it. You know, those guys who was coming down here to camp, he was at the light, And all he was doing is hanging out the window. Jake lost, man. You know? Well, that's that table man made us down. And the Lord give you over to those strong delusions.
Then he say, let their habitation be desolate, and that none dwell in their tents. For they persecute him whom thou hast smitten, and they take to the grief of those whom thou hast wounded.
Yeah, that's what Yahawashi. Those same Lord that says, give us the wrath. And you chose the murder over our Lord Yahawashi, man. You don't think that's going to be required of you? You don't think the Lord going to recompense you for that? Yeah. That's part of King David, man. Those same spirits are back to receive that judgment. You should tell us that we are not appointed unto wrath. You know? And 2/3 their life is to be destroyed. Again, we gonna Bible in the movie is the elect. You know? That's the broad spectrum. The elect. You know? Then you can sort out everything else. We hope to be delivered. We hope to be delivered.
This is Luke 19:41. And when he was come near, he beheld the city and wept on it. Verse 42. Say, if thou hast known, even thou at least in this thy day.
Now in this thy day, this is how I speak 2,000 years ago. All right, the men know the city. Jake didn't know what was super.
At least in this thy day, the things which belong unto thy peace. But now they are hid from thine eyes.
But now they are hid from thine eyes. So those things that belong to your peace was hid from your eyes. What is it going to say? The way of truth they don't die. The way of peace they don't die. You know, man, those things have been hid from you. You want to come back to Yahawashi and spirit and the truth. But repentance, man. Again, 2/3 of seconds is perfect.
It's Romans 11 and verse 8. According as it is written, the Heavenly Father have given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, Romans 11, and ears that they should not hear unto this day. And like the brother's going into, hey, there's 2,000 people that have been blocked from wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahawashi. But I got the word for slumber. It's G26:59. It says, it's straight to the point. It says a spirit of stupor, or stupor. And a simple movement definition of stupor is a state of near unconsciousness or insensibility.
You unconscious, man. You dead. You still remain in the congregation of the dead, man. You may have heard this, you wandered out the way of understanding. Now you right back in the congregation of the dead. Like, oh, I am an Israelite. You ain't understand? Then you didn't realize the gravity of it, so you wandered out the way of understanding. Now you remain in the congregation of the dead. Read that definition.
It says a state of near unconsciousness.
Near unconsciousness. Hey, shit, see? Esau hit your ass with knives and shit you can't even react to. You really trying to kill your ass, you can't even react to. We up here doing this. Fiery darts, you know, like the Matrix and shit.
One of the similar words is oblivion. It's the state of being unaware or unconscious of what is happening.
The state of being unaware of what is happening. So the earth is headed toward a hard shift, and you can't even have the middle factor to realize, let me get right before I get caught up in this destruction. That's a good definition. You just in a stoop, you know? You can't even get up, you know? You know how Jake is. Jake that got a trunk so much, now he just passed out, he can't even move. Well, that's you trust on the way of those never knocking on the ground. See? You done blacked the fuck out. You saw the fair going at so much of that wine. Now you done blacked the fuck out. Now you the congregation of the walking dead. You don't even realize.
Proverbs 21:16. The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding.
You knew you should eat pork, crab, shrimp, and lobster. You knew you were Israelite. Right? You know. Well,
shall remain in the congregation of the day.
You ain't hold fast to it, so now you remain in the congregation of the day. Right? And guess what? It's 2/3 of Israel. All right, people who know they're Israelites will be talking to that, man. Because they don't want to hearken to the report. They want to believe that the MOTB is something other than the CHIP. Well, that's going to lead to your death, man. That's a line in the sand with Yahawashi. You get that wrong, it's over with.
It is, you quote Isaiah 59 and verse 8. He said that the way of peace they know not.
Yeah. See? The way of peace they know not. See, you don't have the little fact of the graph, the importance of the scriptures being broken down to the proper language. You think light of it. Go ahead.
There's no judgment and their goings. Yep. They have made them crooked paths.
See, they have made them crooked paths. You trust that Esau, man. You done made yourself a crooked path. And that's the way you walk into straight ahead. That's a good picture.
Whosoever goeth therein shall not know peace.
See, whosoever shall go in therein shall not know peace. Go ahead.
He said, therefore is judgment far from us. Yeah. Neither do justice overtake us.
That's what you feel, man. You can't judge yourself. And little do you know, it's creeping right around the corner. Just waiting on you to get there. Yeah.
We wait for light, but the whole obscurity.
Like, I can't wait till the gas like $8 a gallon. You know, $10 a gallon when you niggas can't stop like that. Goddamn. Yeah. Can't even afford to go to work. I can't wait till the Lord snag you niggas, man.
He said, but behold, obscurity for brightness, but we walk in darkness.
See, you walking in darkness, man. When the Lord said, what is that? Somebody read me, St. John 8 and 12. You walking in obscurity, you walking in darkness, man. Why? Because you can't see Yahawashi. You can't see the Lord. Right?
It is St. John 8 and 12. He said, then spake Yahawashi again unto them, saying, I am the light of the world.
I am the light of the world.
For he that followeth me shall not walk in darkness.
See that he that followeth me shall not walk in darkness. So you're fixated on Yahawashi, you're not going to walk in darkness. You're going to clearly be able to see the prophet come to pass, man. All hell set the break loose. Repent. It's not going to be obscure to you. You're not going to be walking in darkness. Go back to where you played.
Isaiah 59 in verse 9, he said, therefore is judgment far from us. Neither do justice overtake us.
That will take that, man. I'm going to continue to be fucking wicked. Ain't nothing going to happen to me. I'm going to continue to eat my pork. I'm going to continue to commit adultery. But little you know, man, the Lord going to snare your ass one day, man. You're going to pop over that bitch house and the husband be waiting on your ass. Put your ass to death. Yeah. You're going to have your last rib in your mouth and your ass going to fucking croak. Yeah, man.
He say, we wait for light, but behold obscurity.
Yeah, behold obscurity.
For brightness, but we walk in darkness.
We walk in darkness. Jacob's gonna walk in darkness until when? Until the mission field. What is that? In Isaiah 6? You know, you got something? You got it.
Just back up. It said, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 8 and verse 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. You know, so just like the brother was saying, man. You know, hey, man, you're going to be caught out there, man. Just because the Lord don't punish you right after you put your cigarette out. You know, you think, oh man, it's all good. You know, but on down the line, you know, when you go to the doctor, they tell you that you got to get a tray put in your neck, you know, or you keep eating that pork, you know, and on down the line, you know, you may eat the pork and you be all right. You know, to years later, you know, that's when you find out, shit, you got high blood pressure, cholesterol, gout, you know, and you got to get your foot cut off. You know, a lot of people, they think just because, you know, it don't happen right then, it's all right. Even with Jake committing adultery, you know, they'll be fucking, you know, with another man's woman and thinking it's all good, you know, and think just, oh, the Lord let me get back. Shit, I got by. Knowing it ain't hard and it ain't mine, you know, that is off, that is wrong, you know, you think, you know, you done got away with it. You know, to the Lord judge you, man. You know, he put pure hell on your ass, man.
Ecclesiastes 8 and verse 11, because sentence against an evil work.
See, the Lord is not fucking around, man. I'm telling you, the Lord is not playing around, man. You think because it ain't came to pass, soon you okay. Little do you know.
Ecclesiastes 8 and verse 11, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
See, it's fully set in them to do evil. They ain't turning back. They ain't considering the judgment of the Lord. Oh, that's cold, man. He wanted that thing to come out twice. You know? The Lord said, just because I have to punish you yet, don't mean you won't get away. You're not getting away with that Galatians 6. You know? You ain't getting away.
This is Ecclesiastes or Sirach 5 and 7. Make no tarry to turn to the Lord Yahawashi Yahawashi,
Man, make no tarry. Don't hold off.
and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed.
And in thy security thou shalt be destroyed. Go ahead.
And perish in the day of vengeance.
See, the Lord says, no, suddenly. You're not going to be aware, right? You will be like the other people coming out, stepping out there in the house. You the thing is, then all of a sudden you put the gun. You don't come upon you suddenly, man. You want to be a nigga in America.
Man, I know personally, you know, two Jake that was in the act of adultery. You know, and the husband came home and put their ass down, man. You know, and then that's not even including the videos that we done seen. You know, fuck around and find out, man. How about shit outside is not playing, man.
Fuck around and find out. And that was gonna happen, man. But you continue to go about your way thinking everything is okay, but it's not. You think you're going to be able to continue in your wickedness, but you're not. Lord, you're going to have a very short judgment. By way of family, by way of teaching wild beasts, right? By way of the sword, which will come in various ways, right? By way of Esau, even the so-called white man. You know?
Yet in Jeremiah chapter 5 and verse 20, he said, declare this in the house of Judah. It's like in the house of Jacob and publish.
And publish, go ahead.
In Judah saying, hear now this, O foolish people, and without understanding, which have eyes and see not, which have ears and hear not. Fear ye not me, said the Lord.
You don't want to fear the Lord, the one who hung the sun, right, on nothing, you know, and the moon in a perfect distance, where the tides are in a predictable way there. You don't want to fear the Lord who created everything you see on the planet Earth.
Said the Lord, will ye not tremble at my period? It's like in my presence. He said, which have placed the sand for the bounds of the sea by a perpetual decree, that it cannot pass it. And though the waves thereof talk themselves, yet can they not prevail?
Yeah, that's twofold, man. We know the seas can't go past the sand, but there's also Esau not able to go past the appointed time that the Lord has set up for him. He ain't gonna go past that point in time. Even though he in an uproar, he's trying to have his plans forward, but those things are not gonna come to the fruition. Remember they say, while he is eating his cut, while he's filling his belly, the Lord shall cast down those Nazi members. Right?
He said, though they war, yet can they not pass over.
See, yet can they not pass over. All right? That's the same way he's talking about that. When your time is up, that's it.
But this Job chapter 14 and verse 4, who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean? But this Job chapter 13 and verse 4 say, when ye are forged of lies, it's Job 14 and verse 5. He said, seeing his days are determined.
Yeah, seeing whose days are determined. The so-called white man, his days are determined. And we're seeing the last final touches of Esau's kingdom being finished.
But seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds.
See, thou have appointed his bounds
that he cannot pass.
and he cannot pass. Go ahead.
He said, turn from him. Job 14:5, saying that his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
Yeah, thou have appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. So Esau is not going to go past this a lot of time. All right? And we see the prophecy said that his time is up. Go to 2 Timothy 6. Esau is the head of the world. Jacob is the beginning of it, the father. But we're preparing to see the end of this man's kingdom. You know what I'm saying?
It is Job 7:1. He said, is there not an appointed time to a man upon earth? Are not his days also like the days of a hireling? See, so pretty much Esau and his kingdom have an appointed time to reign the earth. You know? Because Yahawashi now has an end of goal that he's trying to establish in his lifetime, right? You see? So you pretty much seeing the final season that Esau was wrapped up. You know, you see about a plethora of articles that's coming out, attacking this man, economic system, attacking his food chain, you know, and this system in itself that it can't apply to the people, man. You know, all these are signs that Esau is going to tell you.
Yeah, that's right. All of these are signs for this man's system going down. Yeah. Man, this damn devil is not going to be able to go past the limit that the Lord has set up.
This is the book of Psalm, chapter 130. It's like it. This is the book of Psalm, chapter 124, verse 1. If it had not been the Lord, Yahawashi, who was on our side, now may Israel say, yeah, if it had been the Lord who was on our side, go ahead. If it had not been the Lord who was on our side, when men rose up against us, then they had swallowed us up quick.
Yeah, they had swallowed us quick. He saw he was so kind of white man. He's going to try to come in like a flood, man.
When their wrath was kindled against us.
Yeah, when their wrath was kindled against us, what it say? Burning wrath,
then the waters had overwhelmed us.
Yeah, the waters had overwhelmed us, man.
The stream had gone over our soul.
Yep.
Then the proud waters
then the proud waters, he saw he was so called white man,
had gone over our soul.
right.
Blessed be the Lord, who hath not given us as a prey to their
See,
teeth.
blessed is the Lord that not giving us as a prey to their teeth, man. All right, what's going to say? Revelation 12:20, this devil going to come down with great wrath, knowing that he has for a short time. That's why he's trying to push forth that agenda. But the Lord said he's not going to give us his teeth, his military, right? Those burger shooters, those robo dogs, right? The Lord said he's going to preserve us from the said peril.
Our soul is escaping as a bird out of the snare of the fowler.
Who's the fowler? You saw him so far away, man.
The snare is broken, and we are escaped. Woo! Our help is in the name of the Lord, who made heaven and earth.
Who made heaven and earth. The Lord made heaven and earth. We should be for our help. Our help is going to be in the name of Yahawashi.
It is Job chapter 20 in verse 22. Yeah, he say, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in his strength.
In the fullness of his sufficiency, who's going to be in strength? He saw him so far right, man. Go ahead.
Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him.
Yeah, they going to hit them up. Continue.
When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
Yeah, it's going to rain upon him while he is eating. The Lord going to strike him through with an iron weapon, man. On ICDL book. Lord going to take this damn young out by way of violence, the same way he came in the power.
He say, when he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fear of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. He shall flee from the iron weapon.
He shall flee from the iron weapon. Those ICDL muscles, go ahead.
And the bow of steel shall strike him through.
See that? The bow of steel shall strike him through. What Scripture says is going to come down upon his own neck.
He said, it is wrong and coming out of the body.
It's wrong and it comes out of the body, out of those silos. Right? Go ahead.
Yeah, the glittering sword coming out of the gall.
Yeah.
Terrors upon him.
Yeah, terrors are upon him, man. Esau hear that alert. You know it's old, it's never been over. And thermonuclear fire, and cleansing agent to wash the earth from all the wickedness that this damn devil has pushed forth. It's needed. It's got to be there, right?
This is the Psalms chapter 7, verse 10. Our defense is of the Most High.
Again, our defense is of Yahawashi. Go ahead.
It saveth the upright in heart.
Going back to that mind, being washed, having that eyesight, coming out of the ways of the Babylon the Great. The upright in heart. Go ahead.
The Most High judges the righteous, and he is angry with the wicked every day.
See, the Lord is angry with the wicked every day. Saying Romans, what if the Lord willing to show his power and to make his, man, somebody get that real. You gotta get that real. Yeah, man, read that again.
The Most High judges the righteous, and he is angry with the wicked every day.
And is angry with the wicked every day.
Yeah, there's Romans 9:22. Where is the Most High willing to show his wrath and to make his power known?
Yeah, go ahead.
Endure with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted for destruction.
Yeah, the vessel of wrath fitted for destruction. You saw him so far right there.
The Most High judges the righteous, and he is angry with the wicked every day.
So if the Lord is angry with the wicked every day, he's ready to show his power, man. To make it known on you people, man. It's going to happen very soon, swiftly. Go ahead.
If he turn not, he will wet his sword. He has bent his bow and made it ready.
You don't have to prepare for him the instruments of death. Go ahead.
He has also prepared for him the instruments of death. He ordained his arrows against the person.
One of those arrows on ICBM book. You know what a lost movie of this was known as a broken arrow. You know, on the streets of a plane. So the whole they stuffed in my food. You had this guy saying arrow, what does it say? Oh, delivered from the north of watches and the places of hard water, the places no captivity. But those same arrows is going to be shot to the end of the earth, to the end of the world.
Behold, he travaileth with iniquity and has conceived mystery and brought forth falsehood. He made a pit and digged it, and is falling into it. And is falling into the ditch which he made.
Yeah, he's falling into the ditch which he had made. So wickedness you want to reap with. You have sold unrighteous decrees in the earth. Guess what? Those unrighteous decrees are going to come back on you. You sold violence, you covered field, you take about violence, but that old thing will turn upon you.
His mystery shall return upon his own head, and his violent dealings shall come down upon his own face.
Shall come down upon his own face. And that face is the crown of your head, man, with an international the wicked elite, the bankers, man, the international bankers. They're going to be the ones that feel the brunt of that destruction, man. Everybody else will be dead, the elect is going to be saved, the elite will be slaves. Pulled out those holes and put to work, man. And your first child will be buried dead body. Yeah. That's what the Lord had to pay for the judgment of slaves and some kind of way. My thermonuclear fighting.
Job chapter 21, verse 17. How often is the kingdom of the wicked out, and how often cometh their destruction upon them, and all distributed sorrow in his anger. They are established before the wind, and their child that the storm carried away. That's what I'm saying, man. And we come into the time when Esau evil, you be taken out the way of the ruler seat, man. Right? The Lord is going to come down and destroy your ass, man. Try to wear those mental. And it's happening quickly. We see the time speed up, man. We in that season. We in that season of a new king. Isaiah 32. A king shall reign right on righteousness. The prince shall rule and judge. We come into that new season, man. You see? And it's going to start by the way of our Lord Yahawashi, man. Coming with the Lord of hope to take your ass out of the world, man.
That's right, man. Hey, that's fucking why I did a lesson the other day. The chariots and the missiles, you know, that's going to bring a lot of death and destruction, man. It's going to be fitting too. That's what Esau got in mind, man. Violence, man. The Lord going to overthrow this man with the same number, in the same fashion, you know. And our Lord Yahawashi going to be exalted. And then all those wars our joint heirs going to be exalted with him, man. You know?
But it's Revelation 12, in verse 7. It says, and there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels, and prevailed not. And hey, going back with the brother was saying, hey, those chariots as well, man. How about Rawchaa come back with the host of heaven? You know, we got thermonuclear missiles for your ass, but we also got the host of heavens, man. What the armies? How about Rawchaa, his angels, man? Hey, and they gonna what? Fight against Esau's sister. We see he got what? A space force. You know what I'm saying? He said his nest and stars. Hey, but how about Rawchaa is gonna bring you down, man? And that's why I said it said and prevail not. Neither was their place found anymore in heaven. You see, so you're gonna be taken out of the house. You know what I'm saying, man? It says, and the dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceived the whole world. And that's proving that that's Esau evil. How about Rawchaa is returning, coming back to destroy it, man. Because hey, he deceived the whole world, man. It says he was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. Because these devils like boasting their military might. You know what I'm saying? They want to boast because how Yahawashi gave him the sword. Hey, but the Lord is going to destroy you, man. You see? Jump down to the 11th verse. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto the death. Hey, so the elect was already predestinated from the foundation of the earth to overcome this system, man, to overcome Esau, Edom, man. You see?
Like it said, and they love them not their lives unto the death, man. You know this ain't this place is not where it said. You know this is not our way. You know that what's coming is way greater than what's in there. Well, that's a fact. All right? But it said overcame them by the blood of the Lamb, being covered by the word of their testimony. Man, they hold it fast to the testimony of Yahawashi, which is the spirit of promise. That's why we are here to prophesy to you again on what's coming. You know, a change in world that we know. You know, totally different system. Well, righteousness is going to be settled on the planet Earth. Man. You know, we're going back to the land, Sabbath, and all that. All right?
This is Ecclesiastes, Sirach, chapter 10, verse 1. A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man
is government of a prudent man.
It's well ordered.
It's well ordered, man. And that government of a prudent man that going into this is Yahawashi's government. It's going to be well ordered. Going back to last Sabbath, man. We're going back to the women being honored to me. All right? We're going back to Esau being that goddamn slave was born to be a tiller of the field, man. You know? Go ahead.
As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers.
Yep.
And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein.
And that's why this place is fucked up, man. You should say why beautiful. Why earth and ashes proud. Water, huh? Spirit. Yeah, man. You people lift up and proud and you ain't shit with earth and ashes. When you get that vibration from Esau, you the so-called white man. As a matter of fact, we different talking.
As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers.
So are his officers.
And what manner of name the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein.
Such are all they that dwell therein. Esau is a violent homo. Guess what? That's what he's going to fucking produce, man. Violent homo. That's why you see goddamn trans. There's been two goddamn stories of that. You know? But them motherfuckers are out their goddamn mind because they found the way of Esau. They have no understanding of what the hell is going on. They don't realize they're a man or a woman. They are a perpetual state of confusion. What they relief now is to go inside the middle school and lay people down. See? That's what this damn devil produced.
An unwise king destroyed his people.
See that? Go ahead.
But through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited.
The city shall be inhabited. What is that? Proverbs 29. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. And when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. That's why these people in a constant state of mourning, man. They're not happy here. Right? They put on a display of being happy. That's why you have selfies and shit like that, so you can capture that fleeting moment. We're going to be in a kingdom where it's perpetual joy. It's not going to be a snapshot. It's going to be all the time.
The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable.
See, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. Now guess what? We're coming to that due time, man. I promise you, I'm playing out. You still got this thing. Matter of fact, that was it.
2 Peter 3:13. Nevertheless, we according to his promise look for new heaven and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. He said, we according to his promise on this side is the whole thing. Right? Looking forward to the promise that it says, look for new heavens and a new earth which goes in the future. look for the kingdom of Yahawashi, Rawchaa. It says, wherein dwelleth righteousness, and we vexed with this place. There ain't no righteousness about it, ain't no money. It's under the banner of Esau evil. You know, this place gotta go. And it said, broke verses up, seeing that all these things must be resolved. This current rulership gotta go in. That's what the whole collective authority is. Everything must be on earth. Right? It says that the elements like look for new heavens and the new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness.
Right, wherein dwelleth righteousness. That's what we're looking for, man. Where all this wickedness is going to be put away with, man. You know? That's a beautiful conclusion to the story. You know? Now we see how not to operate in the earth. The Lord, He gave us the faculty to now hold fast to His tent. When we receive those new bindings, not going off anymore, man. That's going to blossom into a perpetual kingdom, man. That's why we was taken out of power in the first place. We didn't hold fast to the words of Yahawashi. We didn't do the things that was commanded of us. And that was by the Lord too. We made what? Servants of vanity. But we have to hope in the Lord, man. That's a beautiful hope. 2/3 thing we hope.
And this second Ezra 4, verse 28, he said, but as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee, for the evil that's sown, for the destruction thereof is not yet come. If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down,
If that which is sown be not turned upside down, man.
and if the place where the evil that's sown pass not away,
Well, the place where the evil is sown, where is that America? Babylon the Great, the place of gross darkness, man, the shadow of death. Yeah, man. This place of darkness, this shadow of death, man. That's where the evil is sown.
This is the book of Job, chapter 10, verse 21. Before I go whence, I shall not return, even to the land of God.
Even to the land of darkness. America, Babylon the Great, man. This place is a gross darkness. That's why we have Yahawashi to navigate through this gross darkness, man. Go ahead.
And the shadow of death.
See, and the shadow of death. Anything and everything is at the disposal. You can die of a car wreck, right? You can die being hit by a car, right? You can die of plethora of ways here in America, Babylon the Great. The shadow of death. Go ahead.
A land of darkness.
A land of darkness. Go ahead.
Is darkness itself. And of the shadow of death. Without any order.
Without any order. This place is completely out of order. They had a woman above the man. They had solid fucking mold. This place is completely out of order. Go ahead.
And where the light is as darkness.
Yeah, where the light is as darkness. So these people have a form of light, but it's really darkness, man. That's why they promoted these abominable things, man. Because it's darkness. Well, these things got to be turned upside down. It's got to be flipped on the right side of the coin. Right?
yep, back in 2nd Ezra 4, verse 29, he said, if therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good.
Then cannot it come that is sown with good. People here, what righteousness with.
He said, for the grain of evil,
Man, you gotta be able to see these promises. If you won't see these promises, you're not gonna be able to measure the time difference. You know?
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past,
You're gonna actually be able to see part of the signs past. Why? Because you have that eyesight, man. You're able to comprehend what's going on in the planet Earth. Go ahead.
which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world that you made.
And the Lord visited the world which He made just the other day in Fort Lauderdale, Broward County. But that flash flood, I seen a news story. The news said the storm is not moving; it's just sitting. It was like 20 inches of rain in a 2-hour span. The Lord said in that storm in Temple, what is that, Isaiah 29? You know?
Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes,
Earthquakes, which that was a cell phone I was going to end up using. Right? Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes, see, the scriptures are real time and in effect. It's happening right before your eyes.
and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand.
It said uproars of the people in the world. That France uproar is still going, bro. That shit ain't died down. The one in Peru, you know, and Haiti, and a whole lot of notable ones. There's the things going on all over the earth right now. It ain't being reported on.
Then shalt thou well understand it.
See, now, when you see these things played out, then you're going to well understand. Go ahead.
That the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee,
Right.
even from the beginning.
Even from the beginning. But what's going to say? The Lord has declared the even from the beginning. The Lord's waiting on you to give them. Go ahead.
For like as all that is made in the world has a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest.
Yeah, the end is manifest. That word manifest is everything. It's being made clear to the eye or mind. See, those things are being made manifest to the ones who've had their senses exercised, who are now quickened. They're not in that stupid. They're not in that dead state, man. We ain't blacked out. Matter of fact, the lights are on. Yahawashi shine that light dead in our eyes, and then we're able to see, man. We reflected that light out, giving you one, you know?
Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginning in wonderful and powerful work,
Yeah, wonders and powerful works.
and endings in effects and signs.
And endings and effects and signs. So we're in the end of this bad kingdom. Because we see the effects and the signs. The effects of bank runs, causing your banks to crash, which the value of dollar, causing the global economy to turn against you. We see those effects and signs, man. It's going to lead to the MOTV, lead to the Quran. There's going to be shipping stations set up at your normal grocery stores and post office, man. Right? Where you're going to have to receive that thing down to continue in this man's system. So we see those things, right? Go ahead, man.
And everyone that shall be saved
Yep.
and shall be able to escape by his works
Yep.
and by faith.
You see, works and faith. Faith without works is dead. If you believe it, you will speak. You will get all that too.
Whereby ye have believed,
Whereby ye have believed. Going back to that report. All right? See?
shall be preserved from the said battle, and shall see my salvation in my land.
It says shall be preserved from the said peril. Well, who said of the prophets, man? Through the spirit of power, Yahawashi will tell you the things that are set to behold the planet Earth. And the wars of conquer and hold fast, you're going to be preserved. Right?
And within my voice, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning.
The ones who were cast to be the elect. That's the from the foundation of the world was to be saved by Yahawashi.
Then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my way, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torment.
Well, in torment, man. Look at 2nd Ezra 8 and 50. Many great miseries. Yeah, because you walked in great times. So that's the thing that the Lord has prepared for you. Many great miseries. Well in torment. No abode is going to be complexity. No answers. Not knowing which way to turn. How to decide. You You know? Right?
For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known.
They have received benefits and they're going back to that knowing. You know? Read that in Jeremiah 4. You don't know Yahawashi. In turn, you can't fear him. You can't fear him. You don't have a little family to fear the baddest man on the block. You don't know the Lord is gunning for your life. What is that? Couple conditions of peace. You don't know the couple conditions of peace. Right?
So Psalm 19, starting at verse 7. The law of the Lord, Yahawashi is perfect, converting the soul.
Converting the soul, these scriptures, man. This is the turn in the Lord Yahawashi. Right? And it converts the soul. Continue.
The testimony of the Lord Yahawashi is sure.
The testimony of the Lord is sure.
Make it wise the simple.
See, you're made wise when you understand the prophecy. You understand what is coming down. Hey, that's how Noah was. He understood the prophecy. He understood what was coming down. But they compare him to build that ark. Go ahead.
The statutes of the Lord Yahawashi are right. Rejoice in the heart.
See, and that's why we're going to have the law, statutes, commandments in our human part. All right, and the kingdom is those new bodies, but they are all right. They are righteous in his judgment. Right?
The commandment of the Lord Yahawashi is pure, enlightening the eye.
Yeah. Ooh, enlightening the eye. Make you able to see. Continue.
The fear of the Lord Yahawashi is clean.
Back to that fear.
Enduring forever.
Endure forever.
Alright. Prophets like the Psalm 19 and 9 from the top. The fear of the Lord Yahawashi is clean, enduring forever. The judgments of the Lord Yahawashi are true and righteous altogether.
Righteous altogether. The Lord is when he puts the hammer down on Esau, he so-called right man, that's going to be righteous. That's going to be fitting. That's going to be just. Right? And when he has sought the elect, those are the ones who he selected from the beginning to receive that honor.
More to be desired are they than gold, yea, than much fine gold. Sweeter also than honey and the honeycomb.
Yeah, that's true, man. Old fast food man is going to produce a king. They're going to flourish into everlasting grace.
Moreover, by them is thy servant warned.
Ooh, by them is thy servant warned. Go ahead.
And in keeping of them, there is a great reward.
See, hold it fast. And keeping of them is a great reward. Yeah, man. Anybody else?
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 11. And they that have loathed my law, while they had yet liberty.
While they had yet liberty, you see?
And when yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised.
They understood not, but despised. See, that's going to lead to your death. You understand those who speak evil of those things, you understand that. Right? Right?
The same must know it after death by pain.
That's what you're going to realize, after death by pain. Yeah, that Isaiah 6. It says the same must know it after death by pain. But you can't understand these things that are being brought out to you, that are being broken down to you. Right?
It's 2nd Ezra 2, verse 44. So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? He answered and said unto me, These be they that have put on mortal clothing and put on the immortal.
They cast out the flesh and put on the spiritual, right? Put out that quote-unquote. See?
And have confessed the name of the Lord, Yahawashi. Now are they crowned and receive Paul.
Yeah, now they crowned and receive Paul. Paul is simply for victory. They done got the victory. Right?
Then said I unto the angel, what young person is it that crowned them and giveth them palms in their hands? So he answered and said unto me, it is the Son of the Heavenly Father, whom they have confessed in the world.
Whom they have confessed in the world. Yeah.
Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord.
Yeah, see? Compared to those that stood so stiffly, man. They endured. And that produced a great reward. They received prayer from the outside. They was able to stand before the Son of Man. Right? And in contrary to thirds, they can't even fit that into their understanding. And since they don't know the judgment, since they don't know Yahawashi, they're going to be destroyed.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 6, verse 9. And he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understood, but understand not.
Yeah, but understand not, go ahead.
And see ye indeed, but perceive not.
See, you don't perceive what's going on in the planet Earth. You see Bank of America and these other banks not giving you your money, or total collapse of a bank, but you don't perceive the magnitude of what's going on in the planet Earth. Oh, the 18,000 cows. You see it, you hear Jay talking about it, but they don't understand the magnitude of what's going on in the planet Earth. They see it, but they perceive not. Go ahead.
Make the heart of this people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart,
and understand with their mind,
and convert and be healed.
See that? The Lord don't want you to convert and be healed. He wants you to be destroyed here in America.
Then said I, Lord, how long?
How long, Lord? See?
And he answered, until the cities be wasted without inhabitant, and the houses without name, and the land utterly be desolate.
After death by pain. That's what they're going to get. When the kingdom of heaven is established. That's when you will understand. You want to bring fear, they don't understand all the way. Right?
This is Luke 8:10, and he said, unto you it is given to know the mysteries of the kingdom of Yahawashi, but to others in peril.
Yeah.
But to others in peril.
Yeah, but to others in peril. The Lord speaking good to you people even to this day. That's why you can't understand what the MOTB is, or the Quran, or the Seal. The Lord is speaking to you in parables to this day.
That see it, they may not see, and hear it, they may not understand.
That's why you can't get you wasn't equipped with a little feminine to understand the gravity of the situation that you're in. All right? The Lord is ready to destroy this stuff. If you're not covered in that provision, you're going to be caught to the elements.
It's Matthew 13:11. He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given.
But to them it is not given. We hope that our life again is to be preserved from the sin privilege. You see how it's not coming. But you know all here is shit right here. Shit is getting bad out here, man. Real fucking bad, man. Jake out there is so down and destitute that he's robbing the shit out of people, man. You know? And those things are just going to increase on the planet Earth. Those things are going to continue to get worse.
is Ecclesiasticus, Sirach 39 and verse 1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancients, and be occupied in prophecy.
Occupied in prophecy. You want to seek out the wisdom of all the ancients and be occupied in prophecy. Really?
He would keep the sayings of the renowned men.
Yeah, he will keep the sayings of the renowned men. Go ahead.
And where some of parables are, he will be there also.
Yeah, when sometimes parables are there, he will be there also. See, the Lord will spoke his word. But he will reveal those parables and say, why? Because you're meditating in the prophet. Go ahead, now.
It will say, he will seek out the secret of graven sentences and be conversant in dark parables.
Conversant in dark parables. That's how we're able to tell you what the MOTP is. We have a more show of the prophet.
He said, serve among great men. And the people
serve among great men.
And the people for princes. He would travel through strange countries, for he have tried the good and the evil of men.
He have tried the good and the evil of men. So ultimately going into those new bodies there, Lord good and evil. Know how to judge in the country.
He said he would give his heart to resort early to the Lord that made him, and would pray before the Most High.
And would pray before the Most High.
And will open his mouth in prayer and make supplications for his sins.
And make supplications for your sins. So we know what to pray for them. We know what the Lord has to pray. And the plan of the Lord.
He said, but the great Lord will, he said, be filled with the spirit of understanding.
With the spirit of understanding. Go ahead.
He shall pour out wise sentences.
Go ahead.
And give thanks.
That belly of living water, man. Pour out wise sentences.
And give thanks unto the Lord in his prayer.
And give thanks to the Lord. Yahawashi. We can do that, man. Praise the Lord, man.
Yeah, he said he shall direct his counsel and knowledge, and in his secrets shall he meditate.
In his secrets, man, he meditates. And the Lord will reveal on his secrets to his servant, the prophet, man. And in turn, the prophet will reveal those secrets to the elect. They're the ones who going to give that holy mountain.
He said he shall show forth that which he have learned, and shall glory in the law of the covenant of the Lord.
Yeah, this is this book again in its entirety. All right?
He said many should command his understanding, and so long as the world endureth, it shall not be blotted out. His memorial shall not depart away, and his name shall live from generation to generation.
Man, that affects the people, man. Live from generation to generation. Possessing the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. See?
This is Ecclesiastes, is that right? Chapter 18, verse 23. Before thou prayest, go ahead, prepare thyself.
We know what to pray for them, man. We know to pray to be preserved from the said peril, from the teeth of wild beasts. All hell get ready to pray.
And be not as one that tempted the Lord.
See that? You got guys who tempt the Lord, man. Praying for all other things except for salvation. Go ahead.
Think upon the wrath that shall be at the end.
Think upon the wrath that shall be at the end. Go ahead.
At the time of vengeance.
Woo! It said, in the time of vengeance, let you know those things are synonymous with one another, man. The time of the end, the time of vengeance, when the Lord is going to pour his wrath upon you.
When he shall turn away his face face.
See, when he shall turn away his face, the Lord is so sure to turn away his face. You're not going to have this information right in your face, but you're going to be like, brother, shall we go? And we're going to say, thus saith the Lord. Point blank period. And it's not going to be anything good. Because you ain't seek the Lord while he may be found.
Isaiah 55:6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. Isaiah 55:6. Seek ye the Lord, Yahawashi, bahasham, Yahawashi, while he may be found.
Yeah, seek the Lord while he may be found. Right now, man. The Lord may be found right now.
Call ye upon him while he is near.
Call upon him while he is near.
Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thought. And let him return unto the Lord, Yahawashi, bahasham, Yahawashi.
Let him return to the Lord. If you've never been there, how can you return? Right? You go back and take it Christian. The Lord don't know you. Was that Amos 3:2? Right?
And he will have mercy upon him, and to our power, for he will abundantly pardon.
That's what we're looking for. We're looking to be pardoned. Like Yahawashi, you know, be saved from the sin death. See?
And in Proverbs 1:20, where's the cry without? She uttered her voice in the streets. She cried in the chief places of concord.
Yeah, she cried for the chief places of concord. In the streets, man, on the highways and byways.
And the opening of the gate in the city, she uttered a word saying, how long ye simple.
Yeah, how long you simple is. Right? See?
It was simplicity.
Yep.
And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge.
Yeah, and fools hate knowledge. You hate the knowledge of Yahawashi, man. The Lord say you're a fool. You understand that Esau is the so-called white man. Because you hate knowledge. You hate the ways of your power. That's what's in us. That's what to tell you when you return to the Lord, seek him 10 times more. The church don't even consider. You just put it by the wayside.
He said, turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you.
See, I will make known my words unto you.
Because I have called and you refused. I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded.
Yeah, the Lord has his hand stretched out to you. Right now. The Lord has his hand stretched out to you. So you can get his wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Right?
He said, but ye have said not all my counsel, and with none of my reproof. I also would laugh at your calamity.
See, that's what's coming, those results. Because you didn't hearken to the counsel of Yahawashi. Now he's going to laugh at your calamity. Go ahead.
I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction come as a whirlwind, with distress and anguish upon you, then shall they call upon me.
Then shall you call upon the Lord. But see, you haven't been seeking the Lord while he may be found. So the Lord ain't going to answer you. Again, we're going to say, thus saith the Lord. For the captivity to the captivity, for the sword to the sword, to the famine, and to death, man. Those going to be your options.
But I would not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For that they hated knowledge,
but then they hated knowledge. Go ahead.
And did not choose to fear the Lord.
That fear again. You ain't choose to fear the Lord. So that's a capital offense in the book of Yahawashi. You don't want to fear me? Oh, the Lord say, oh, you don't fear me? I'm going to have to show you why you should.
He say, for that they hated knowledge, did not choose to fear the Lord. They would none of my counsel. They despised all my reproof.
See, we tell you to stop celebrating these abominable holidays, stop committing adultery, stop being fucking wicked, eating shrimp, paralyzed pork. Right? You You want to go the way of the Lord, man. You want to destroy you.
If you say, but ye have set at not all my counsel, and with none of my reproof.
And with none of my reproof. So you tell you those things you said. Go ahead.
I also would laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear comes. When your fear cometh as desolation and your destruction come as a whirlwind.
There's going to be a plethora of things coming into it at one time. You're not going to be able to hold up to it.
When distress and anguish come upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For that they hated knowledge and did not choose to fear the Lord. They would none of my reproof. They despised, like they would none of my counsel. They despised all my reproof. Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way.
Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way. That's what you want to be entitled to. What is that? Judges 10. Let them go across to the guys that she out to.
This is Judges 10, starting at 13. Yet ye have forsaken me and served other gods. Wherefore I will deliver you no more.
The Lord ain't going to deliver you anymore. The Lord has set up judges, you know, but they will come and say, Israel go off. But now the Lord only going to, the ultimate judge, Yahawashi, going to save me in that, man. He going to save you no more. You see?
Go and cry to the gods which ye have chosen.
You going to eat of the fruit of your own way.
Let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation.
Right? Let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation. Let the least of it manifest some food for you. You know? Let sweet Jesus bring you a steak. Yeah, man. Let those guys that you have chosen be your relief in that time. Right? You know, eat of the fruit of your own way.
He say, therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices. For the turning away of the simple shall slay them.
For the turning away of the simple shall slay them.
And the prosperity of fools shall destroy them.
Yeah, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. Because we're one of the ones that seeking the simplicity of heart, the simplicity of mind. Make the Lord the spirit and the truth, man. But a humble, contrite spirit, man. He gonna abundantly pardon, but in contrast, if you don't, man, you just gonna put it down.
But whoso hearken unto me shall dwell safely and shall be quiet from fear of evil.
See, from quiet from fear of evil, bad times, man. I set to lay hold to the planet Earth. Mainly here in America, Babylon the Great, but wickedness have exceedingly filled the whole earth.
This is 2nd Ezra 7 and 20. But there be many that perish in this life because they despise the law of Yahawashi that is set before them. This is 2nd Ezra 7 and 20. But there be many that perish in this life.
There be many that perish in this life. Why?
Because they despise the law of Yahawashi that is set before them.
You despise the words of Yahawashi, the Lord is putting it in time. You despise the testimony of Yahawashi, man, which is the spirit of prophecy.
For the Most High have given straight commandment to such as can what they should do to live.
Straight commandment what they should do to live.
Even as they can, and what they should observe to avoid punishment.
What you should observe to avoid punishment. So the Lord has laid it out for you, so you can't say you didn't know. It was made plain to you. Right?
Nevertheless, they were not obedient unto him, but spake against him, and imagined vain things.
They will imagine vain things, empty things, man, things that are not going to amount to shit. Look for things that you're concentrating on. Instead of concentrating on the stuff that your Yahawashi outside is going to flourish into the kingdom, man.
And deceive themselves by their wicked deeds.
You deceive yourself. You think everything's going to be okay. No, it's not. It's not getting any better. What is that? CTD, circling the drain. Yeah, American circling the drain. They're gonna be caught with it. Oh yeah.
It says, and said of the Most High that he is not, and knew not his ways.
Ooh, yeah. And knew not his ways. The way of peace they know not. Oh, yeah.
But his law have they despised, and denied his covenant, and his statute have they not been faithful,
And his statute have they not been faithful. See?
and have not performed his works.
Yeah, and not perform his work. One of those works, man, is believing on him who we have sent. When you won't believe the report, you can't grasp the power that is set to come down on planet Earth and be destroyed. And it's happening fast, as the brother mentioned earlier. The Lord is shortening the days. Things are wrapping up quickly.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 13, and verse 11. And that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
Now it is high time to awake out of sleep. Get out that stupid. Stop sitting at the damn ball with Esau hitting the so-called right man. Stop tricking on his mind, his philosophy, his way of life, man. Right? It's high time to awake out of sleep. All right?
For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
Now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. Right? Matter of fact, we'll see.
The night is far spent.
It's far spent. Continue.
The day is at
Hey
hand.
man, Yahawashi is on the way. That morning star. The day is at hand, go ahead.
Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light.
So we may be able to be protected from the said peril. It starts by the word is truth. You know, come back to Yahawashi, the spirit and the truth. Right? We pray this been edifying. We give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahawah, bahasham, Rawchaa Qadash.
double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and every great good. Shalom.
Shalom. DCA, a Bible call. Soon.
Night.
Night. Up to you, bosses. EOL.